Hello and welcome to part 2. So today we're going to be going over the deck placements. We're also going to be putting in the funnel casings and the engine casings, and we're also going to be going through each part and leaving some signs in there so that you all know what's going in each one. And today it is just me. There is no William, so it's a nice peaceful part, nice, short and easy as well. This week I'm going to be uploading Tuesday, which should be today for you right now, and I'll upload another one on Friday, but after this week it's just going to be a Friday for now. I'm just uploading 2 this week because of the school holidays. Give people something to do. But we'll go over that better later. So you've got you should have your first 3 decks in, because these 3 wrap all the way around the ship, so that is a C, D and E. So hopefully you've got those 3 in already. Okay, so in the first compartment here, so you got your first 3 in. Then you're going to have F deck, so like usual there's a 4 block space between each deck. Wrap that all the way around. Okay, so that is F deck, so there's a 4 block gap, and then you're going to have G deck. So wrap that around as well. And then you're going to have all up in here as well, which should be on top of that metal piece there. So that's the first compartment sorted. So that's all your deck placements for that, and then we'll go on to the second one. So that's your first 3 there. So then you're going to want F deck. That goes all the way up to that bulkhead over there. So it goes above that one. Okay, so then you've got G deck next. That wraps all the way around again. Then you've got all up. I think that said all up upper, I think. I can't read these sounds very well in the editor. And then all up lower deck. So that's in this compartment. So these 2 go over to this bulkhead here, but you just need to add in the all up deck here as well. So I hope you're managing to follow along with that okay. So that's the first 3 compartments sorted. So on to the 4th one now. So you got F deck. And then G deck. And then all up. There's always a 4 block gap between the decks. On to the next compartment, gets a bit easier for a little bit. So it's just F deck in this one. So you only have to put F deck in here. And then onto the next compartment, it's just F deck again. All the way around. And then in this next bit here, obviously it goes over the bulkheads on this bit, but it is just F deck again. So it should go over that bulkhead and stop at that bulkhead over there. So hopefully you're following along okay, because I don't know how better to explain it. Okay, same again here really. So you've just got F deck in here as well, and it goes over that bulkhead up to the one at the back there. And then we get to this one. So you've got C, D and E. E deck is in this bit as well. So then you've got F deck to put in this one as well. And that's going to be where the reciprocating engine is. Then on to the next one, where this very, very funky bulkhead is. You just got F deck in here as well. And then on to the next compartment. I've got a few to add in here. So F deck, G deck, and all up. Okay. And that all up deck should sit on top of that bit. On to the next one. So E deck is in this bit as well. So you got F deck next. 4 block gap. G deck. Wrap it all the way around. And then all up. And I think this is the last compartment. No, maybe. Second to last. So C, D, E, and then F. So you need to add F deck in here as well. And G deck. And that should sit on top of the metal plate there. And then you've got all up. And unless there's anything in this compartment, I think we're done with the decks. Nope, there's a little bit left. So in this tiny bit at the back here, you're going to add F deck in as well. And then G deck. And that's where it should stop. Yeah, so hopefully you followed that along okay and you've got all your deck placements in now. So that's that. I think we do bring the propellers through on this part as well. I can't actually remember. It feels like ages ago I recorded these parts. But we do need to go over the funnel casings and the cargo hatches and engine casings and stuff like that. So we'll go over that next, I think. Oh no, looks like we're going to do the signs first. So we're going to put signs in the compartment. So there's nothing to go in that first one. But this second one. So the second compartment is cargo hold number 1. So I'll leave a sign in there for that. Next compartment is cargo hold number 2. And then the next compartment is cargo hold number 3. Next one over, boiler room number 6. And the next one over is boiler room number 5. There is a bit of a mix up with the sounds coming up. I do remember that. But this should be boiler room number 4. Yep. I think it's this next one where there's a little bit of a wrong sound been put in. Yeah, it should be boiler room number 3. I was looking for Trey so I could give him the evil eye. You labelled it wrong. So this is boiler room number 3, but I mean I can't go too heavy on Trey either because I label it wrong here as well. I call it boiler room number 4. It's not, it's boiler room number 3, so just ignore the upcoming confusion. So that's boiler room number 3. Now this one over here should be boiler room number 2, which it is, and that's what confused me. I was like, what? Okay, so I end up going back, changing the sign, just double checking myself. Don't worry, you've probably done it correct up to this point. So, boiler room number 6. And then boiler room number 5. And then boiler room number 4. That's all correct up to this point. So this should be boiler room number 3. So I did the sound wrong as well, so oh well, mistakes happen. So that's boiler room number 3. So going over to the next compartment now. Boiler room number 2. And then this is the smallest boiler room number 1. And then over in this one, where there's a huge space, it is the reciprocating engine room. And this is the room I fear the most for this tutorial. I'm not looking forward to it. So this is going to be the turbine engine room. We will get round to pulling those propellers through, don't worry. Next one over. Tunnel with electric engines, so that's the dynamos in there. They're going to be in there. It was at that point I realised you could put writing on both sides of a sign. I actually didn't know that up to that point. That's why it confused me a bit. And this is just a tunnel. And then through here. And through here should be a tunnel. And in this last one there is no sign. So that's it for the labelling. So we've done the decks and the labels. I'm wondering what we're going to do next. I've got a sign out for some reason. Where are we going? Oh yes, there we go. Now we're going to do the propellers, I think. So this middle one needs to obviously be coming straight through the middle. So it's the 4th block in. So there's 3 blocks on either side. The 5th block up, you need to be pulling it through. Obviously this comes through, straight through from the back of the ship, so you might have to go through that bulkhead a little bit to pull it through. But I'll just give you the full length of it. So it goes into the turbine engine room and stops at 111. Now it is longer than that, because obviously you need to feed it straight through to the back of the ship. Now there was a bit, this is where I got confused, because I thought, I've just got 111. It should be 127 from the back of the ship. So obviously at this point I was a bit confused, so I will make a cut here, because there was a bit of figuring out to do. But doesn't need to be in the video, so I'll just make a quick cut here. Okay, so now I've cut all the confusing bits out, we'll do it properly this time. So I'll come right to the back, so bulkhead P at the back, and it's this bit here. So it's the middle block here, and it's the 5th block up. So I'll just punch through it and expose the hull at the back, and this is where you'll count from. So from there, all the way through to the turbine engine room. So it's this one here. You should have 127, which is correct. Okay, so that's that middle propeller sorted. Finally. Alright, so onto the ones at the side. I actually cannot see that number at all. I've really got to start not using white outlines, because it's making it really difficult for me to see in the editing software. But anyway, so this compartment here, on this side bit here, so where this one's coming through here, so the tunnel. So at the sides, it's right up against the edge, and it's the same height as the middle propeller, and all together that should be. And these ones go all the way through the turbine engine room and into the reciprocating engine room. $153. So there should be a 1 block gap, I believe that is, between the end of these propellers and the bulkhead wall at the back there. So you've got that one. That's reciprocating the engine room, and we're just going to do exactly the same on the other side. So we'll just go back. Okay. So I'll just deal with the one on the left now. Or maybe I don't. Maybe just do exactly the same for the propeller on the left. I guess. I guess I was being lazy. I apologise for that. But anyway, just to make sure, this bit here should just be 13. Because that does stop at the turbine engine. But yeah, I think that's it. Yep, so this one on this side should stop with a 1 block gap. Just there. So, nice and simple. Nice and simple part really, but all these little finer details needed to go in. Like all the deck placements and the signs and the propellers, but all that is sorted now. I did think we were doing the engine casings and stuff today, but I guess that's part 3, so I apologise for that. So you'll be doing that on Friday, this week. You'll be doing all the engine casings and stuff, but yes, that is it for this part. I hope you managed to follow along okay. If you didn't, let me know in the comments and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I hope to catch you in part 3, and thank you for watching.